A very good evening to you. I'm meteorologist Jack Drake here in the CT Weather Center studios. It's Super Bowl Sunday, but we wanted to get on quickly and give you guys a video update for what's going to go on with our potential major winter storm. Right now, we're looking at a significant snow event coming in Tuesday, and the trend today on the modeling has been colder and a little farther south. And we talked about that in yesterday's video, but with that colder trend, we think we're going to be right in the jackpot now in Connecticut for snowfall total. So things have trended up in terms of snow over the last 12 to 24 hours. I'll get into all the details of that in just a second. But first, just wanted to start with our headlines. Snow breaks out early Tuesday morning. So right now, our best estimate, 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. on the snow breaking out. About 3 to 6 inches at the shoreline. 6 to 12 inches is our new estimate for most places inland. So this is going to be the real deal. This could be the biggest storm we've now seen in several years for most of Connecticut. And then the snow ends Tuesday afternoon. 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. is the window. So about a 12-hour storm start to finish. A very quick event, but a very, very potent event. We're looking at the modeling. We're seeing signatures, signals, for intense dynamics that could lead to 1 to 2 inch per hour snowfall rates as we head through Tuesday morning. Let me show you what that looks like on the modeling. This is the HRRR reputable model, but just take this with a little bit of a grain of salt when it comes to the snowfall totals. But I think it gives us a good general idea of where the models are at right now. Not just this model that's forecasting big totals. We've seen it on a few now, and it's definitely a signal we're paying attention to. Let me take you through time here. So the snow is going to come in. Again, this is 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. The snow enters the area, starts to get heavy now about 5 a.m. So if you're a superintendent, you're waking up to make that school call, I think you're going to be seeing snow. Could see a little bit of mix in the shoreline. Remember that mix line was way into Connecticut yesterday. It has now since been driven south by the more southerly storm placement. So we're not expecting a whole lot of mixing anymore, even into the coastal sections of Connecticut. We'll still have more trouble sticking there, I think, right away because the temperatures are a little bit warmer. But for the Hudson Valley, coastal Connecticut, coastal Rhode Island, you're going to be mostly to all snow during this event. Look how fast this column cools. Heavy snow throughout the area. These are some serious snowfall rates, and that's just going to continue here. This is 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m. This is a very, very potent system. Again, snowfall rates 1 to 2 inches per hour we're looking at through this time. Connecticut's, as you can see, is in the jackpot zone for this. And then eventually the storm kind of tapers out. It gets a little bit colder here at the end as it wraps in more cold air, but it tapers out around 3 p.m., 4 p.m., and 5 p.m. So exits the state, gets lighter, but the damage is done as far as totals. I'll show those to you right away here. And don't be too alarmed when you see these. But again, we're still forecasting 3 to 6 of the shoreline, 6 to 12 inland. You're going to see some big numbers here in a second. The way this played out. Yeah, so it comes in, and yeah, look at that. Right through Connecticut, it's kind of the jackpot zone. A lot of these totals down here on Long Island won't live up to anywhere close to what they're portraying here because the snow ratios will be so low. But for Connecticut, again, 6 to 12 inches, maybe even the higher side of that, looking like a good bet here in I-84 points north. I think the ratios will eat into some of the totals here at the shoreline, but still a really, really solid signal. And it's not out of the realm of possibility that we're going to have to raise our shoreline totals as we head into the day tomorrow. So we'll keep it here, right here. We'll have an update for you. Next update should be 3 p.m. tomorrow. And we'll have all the latest. I'll have another video tomorrow night as well. So if you're staying up for the 10 p.m. video tomorrow night, I'll try to have that out to you then to give you like a right before the storm look at what's going on. But I think we're locked in now to a significant snowstorm in Connecticut. I was a little bit skeptical at first, but this looks like the real deal for pretty much everybody. Meteorologist Jack Drake, have a great night. Go Kansas City Chiefs.